Enterprise are probably best known for their fake corn, and I'm here with Frank, an avid user of it, so much so his face is on every single packet. Frank, when did you first start using corn?
Oh, probably about 10 years ago, Joe, I would say. I seen it come out and straight away it was perfect for what I needed, because I've been using maize a lot. You probably know about that. I was crazy on using maize with a little piece of foam in between it, or two pieces, you know, or a sliver. So this was just tailor-made for me.
Just balancing it out
Yeah,
nicely.
yeah. I had no hesitation in using it, you know.
So you've had some good results in it, mate, haven't you?
Oh yeah, blimey.
Any particular that stand out?
Oh, there's so many. One was I went on Luke Moffat's lake in France, and we're doing that DVD. I caught that scarfish. But we got there and I'd been on the British Championships, come second in that using it. The guy that's with me was using boilies and he didn't have anything until he changed over to the corn. Tim Paisley was on my right, he caught one fish the whole match. A bloke called Dave Jones on the left, he blanked. I think we had 18, 19 fish.
Just using the corn as a
Yeah, just using the corn. And I went to do the DVD the following day and I still had corn on the rigs from the match. And old Jacko was with me, you know, and he said, "Oh, I don't think they'll be having that in here." I said, "It's getting dark now, mate, I'm going to just keep it on and use it." And Luke came out, he said, nah, you want boilies on, they won't touch that. I had a 38 on it that night, and I had a 31 as well, I think, so that was quite nice. People say corn blows, it doesn't. It's the first thing they pick up when I've been watching them from trees and stuff, if you put a lot of different baits in. And a piece of plastic, they can't sort of pick it up and go, "Oh, hang on, it's not real corn," so they've got to suck it in to see, so it's just going to keep working.
And it's too late by that point, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. And if that one manages to blow it out, another one will come along, you know. So it's a no-brainer to me.
I mean, that's how I first started using it in France. I'd put one of these on top of a piece of boilie, and obviously I was working out there at the time, and I'd put one out with that on, and one out just a plain boilie, and it would be this one that would always go, you know.
So if the boilie was that bloody good, why wasn't the boilie just keep going then without the corn? You know,
that's it.
Begs the question, doesn't it? But sorry, go on, tell me.
Well, no, I wasn't sure at the time whether it was because one piece of that will make your boilie sit up the right way, won't it? Which right way being the hair stop upright, so it should encourage.
Well, in theory, I've had it fall to the side, but it's still visual. You know, you can still see it.
So yeah, I wasn't sure whether it's the visual thing, because a lot of that was at night as well. So, but whatever it was, it worked.
Well, I've had them on loads of waters where I've just blasted corn out by itself, and it defies all logic, even unflavoured stuff, and it just rips off in the night. You're thinking, how has that happened? You just can't work out why it's happened.
No.
And it looks so weird because people think he's having a laugh doing that, you know. I mean, I don't do it all the time, I've got to tell you, you know, but the odd time where it's been raining so heavy to get bags on and the fish have been in the area and I've just put it out and it's gone, you know. It does make you wonder.
Just shows, doesn't it? Mm. I see you got a few rigs there to show us what sort of presentations you use with it.
Yeah, I've just brought some down that I've tried over the years and that I'm currently using. That's one that's... I do use two pieces a lot as well. A lot of people use one, don't they? But I prefer two.
Any particular reason? Or?
No, it's hard to explain. I've had more success with two than one.
Right, that's a good enough reason, isn't it?
Yeah, scratching time. Sometimes one's better, or you can mount it lengthways, you know. But generally two's been better with a small shot on.
Little shot there, so you're just popping up, sort of just at the height of the hook really, and a little bit more. Yeah.
I mean, one's handy if you're fishing on a hard bottom and you want to keep the bait close to the bottom so that just the weight of the hook sinks the single grain. But most places I fish, I just use it like that with a small hook. I mean, anyone can do their own comparisons. Try flavoured against unflavoured. And it's not always about the yellow either. Sometimes it's a change in the other colours.
Definitely, and that's a great thing, isn't it? They provide every single colour under the sun, don't they?
Yeah, you got the full spectrum.
And on one day, one colour will work over another, won't it?
Yeah. I've got it on now on one of my rods.
So it's just a lot brighter than the
it's a lot brighter, and you don't think, oh, it's
a little different.
Why are they doing that over a piece of corn that looks just like sweet corn?
Yeah.
I can't tell you why, but it works.
Got a couple of other presentations there, haven't you, mate?
Yeah.
Should we have a look at those?
Yeah. Obviously, you can get the buoyant corn, but you can get the sinking as well. You can get maize, slightly different colour. But sometimes, depending on what the makeup of the bottom is, I just use a single piece mounted lengthways like that.
I've got another mate who swears by that, and because that's the way the corn would sit on the bottom.
Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite a nice...
So, I mean, there's sinking in all different sizes as well, isn't there?
Yes,
so
there
you
is,
just adapt it to suit the size of the hook you're using or the fish you're fishing for, I suppose.
Yeah, it's good in a solid bag as well on a 3-4 inch hook length. with the sinking stuff in, you know.
Perfect. Anything else we got there? Let's have a little look at your rig here.
I work with a company called PB, and you know that I did a recoil rig years ago.
Yeah.
They'd done a commercially available version. And when I'm using the method, or with corn on in particular in the mix, and the fish are attacking it, I quite like to use the bungee, and it pulls back and nicks them, you know.
So as they're trying to shake it, it's just constantly pulling back?
It tends to nail them, yeah. But it's very nicely tied, and it seems to complement the setup, you know.
We mentioned about tipping the boilies with them, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I can see over there you've got something with one of the new sweet corn stops.
Yeah, you can. They don't have to be yellow again. A lot of people just seem to stick to yellow all the time, but I use just a little sight bob like that. It's like a piece of corn, I guess. And something as insignificant as that can make quite a lot of difference, you know. I know various people have wrote about it, but it does work.
And again, they're available in loads of different colours, aren't they? Look, we've got
6
the
or 7
fluoro ones,
different colours in there.
standard yellow ones.
Yeah.
Right, we touched briefly before on the flavours, and obviously there's a few different flavours in the range, isn't there?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
We've got tutti frutti, strawberry, and
pineapple embuteric.
One of your favourites, isn't it?
Yeah, I tend to. My favourites are the tutti frutti and the pineapple embuteric. They're well proven. Them, you know, fabulous.
And they do little pots of glug to go with them, don't they?
Yeah, if you want to put them in, you can leave them in them for as long as you want, really, months if you like.
Just keep that in your bag in there.
Yeah, or you can do your own. You know, the juice that you get from a tin of sweet corn, the real corn, put them in that as well.
Okay, Frank, well I think that just about covers the corn, mate. Cheers for that.
Well, it just shows how many variants there are and different things you can do with it. But what I would say is, if you really knew how many fish get caught every week on this that never get mentioned because it's not a sort of boilie connection or whatever, I think you'd be shocked. I think there's a lot of fish get caught on this on the quiet, and so it's well worth a go.